quick draw. I haven't done a quick draw in a while, and I thought, ooh, definitely time. And my Kipper cards kept coming up with that picture of the family room. So I thought, well, it must be time to do a quick draw. All right, so let's start. We're going to begin with our Aries, and we're going to work on through the zodiac. And if we get some people in the chat, maybe I'll stick around and we'll do Q&A afterwards. See if we can get some answers going with some questions if they're thrown out to me. So anyway, yeah, I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. I am Raven Blackstar. Welcome, welcome. I don't know why my computer is like froze up over here. Okay, so while we wait for that, my dog has severe anxiety over the fire that's popping. Ruby, come here. Rube, come here. Come here, sit down. Come. She's not having a good time. All right, let's see what's going on for all of our Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aries, what's going on for our Aries? Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aries. So I hope you guys are all doing well. We're in the holiday seasons. It got really, really cold here where I live. I woke up this morning, it was 3 degrees. It was cold. Hey, hello, Egypt. How are you? All right, so sit down. Good girl. Oh, good girl. All right, so let's see what's going on for Aries. Current energies, it's Saturday. What's the week look like for all of our Aries, dear universe? Today is, where am I? What's today? Today's the 11th. Dear universe, what's going on for all of our Aries today? Hey, welcome. All right, Aries, you ready? Let's see. Oop, we have us a little story going on. So I have the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Chariot, reverse, Page of Swords, reverse, and the Ace of Wands. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Family. All right, so I think for some of you Aries, you're starting to come out with some of your work. Maybe I get like opening, like a show. Maybe you've been working really, really hard on, a body of work, a piece of writing, maybe music or whatever. And I feel as if, it's time to let's bring this out. So a lot of you, I feel like you're coming into yourself, all right? The Chariot reversed, it kind of tells me, even though you want to go out, you don't want to go out. So if you're invited out, Aries, I just get the feeling that, you'll go. Do I really have to go? It's like pulling teeth to get you to go. You really don't want to go. And I think if you don't want to go, don't go. Nobody's making you do anything you don't want to do. As far as the Chariot reverse, be careful of your car. If there's inclement weather, just be careful. Just be careful. The Chariot reverse usually indicates some rough travels. All right, now we do have the Page of Swords reverse and the Ace of Wands. I mean, there might be something that either this is you or them. I feel as if you've been waiting for the right opportunity. And again, I feel like it could be about your work. All right. This is something that I think you put heart and soul into it. And you're waiting for the right moment to kind of present yourself. That could happen over the holidays. Maybe you let some people know hey, do networking things. You may be networking your idea, your product, whatever it is. The Page of Swords reverse, there could be somebody online keeping tabs on you, just kind of watching to see what you're doing. But I feel more that, this is an energy of you waiting for the right moment to kind of present yourself. You're really trying. My animals are driving me crazy. Anyway, that's what I feel for you, Aries. Now, when it comes to your family life, just be careful of, just maybe, I want to say like snappy, a little, kind of barking, short-tempered type of energy is what I'm picking up. So just be careful of your words. You know, people around you, everybody's stressed. There's a lot to do during the holidays. It's the end of the year. Things are getting pulled together, things of that nature. So just watch how your tone is. All right, Aries. So we're going to go with that. The cat stopped meowing. The dog is still standing next to me. Oh, the cat is heading back towards the door. She'll probably cry again. All right, let's see. What else is going on? Anything else for our Aries before we move on? Oh, one more thing, Aries. All right, Two of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Okay, I'm just feeling as if you've got, you know, if you're not feeling good or, you know, somebody pisses you off, I get, you know, retail therapy, all right? Watch your pennies, watch your pockets, you know, just watch how you're spending your money, okay? Because I almost feel like emotionally you might buy something that on another given day you probably wouldn't consider. You know, so just, you know, just temper your emotions, because I do get this sense of you being short-tempered and mad about something. You know, and I get that it's more stress and anxiety than anything else. All right, so let's turn to our Taurus. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Taurus. What's going on for all of our Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Taurus, Taurus. What's going on for our Taurus at this time? Grateful, thankful. Some Taurians may be actually traveling. You might be traveling. You might meet somebody in your travels. So I think it'll be a good trip. Don't overdo, and if you're out partying, Taurus, don't do anything you regret the next day, okay? I just see a Taurus having a really good time. All right, dear universe, what's going on for all of our Taurians for this coming up week? All right, let's see. We have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands reversed, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Pentacles reversed. Again, be careful of your money. You know, don't overspend. I almost feel as if, you know, you're spending before you actually have your paycheck. You know, so, yeah, it's really great in the holidays to get this person this. But, you know, overspending, you know, it makes for a very hard January. All right, so I do get a sense that some of you may be coming out of your shell a little bit, which I like to see, because I feel as if you spend a lot of time at home, this could be a week where you find yourself out and about. Not that you want to talk to everybody you're out with, you know, but I do get the sense that you're starting to put yourself out there a little bit more. There's somebody, they're not saying anything. This Knight of Wands, I feel as if there's somebody who, you know, this person wants to say something to you, but they're not saying it. So if you get the feeling that somebody has something on their chest and they want to air it out, because, you know, you're like, open up, tell me what's going on. So you may pick up a little bit of that energy this week with someone close to you. And it could be about money. It could be about your spending. Who knows? Anyway, I feel like, you know, you're going down memory lane. This is a good week for you. You know, like I say, you're getting out there, you're kind of going out, and, you know, you may not want to be the life of the party, but I do get the sense that, you know, very nostalgic energy. Maybe that's why you're not saying too much. You're just kind of in a very reflective mode this coming week. All right, Taurus, so that's what I've got for you. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Anything else? Again, you're spending. Just be careful. And seriously, like, don't spend your paycheck before you get it, all right? Because you're probably going to need it at the end of the month to pay some bill, and you just want to know that you have a little bit socked away. All right? Okay, let's move on to our Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Gemini. What's going on to our Geminis? Gemini, what's happening? Anything going on with our Geminis? Are we being a little quiet? Could be. Could be. I am getting a real quiet vibe from you. What's going on with all of our Geminis, dear universe, for these current energies of this week coming up? We are in the middle of December 2021. What's going on for all of our Geminis? You too might be traveling. I mean, it's just the season. We're traveling. We're moving. Ooh, I like this. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so there's a situation in your world that I see has to come to an end, all right? This is something that has been with you for a long time, okay? So I feel like it's time to change some bad habits that you might have. These are things that I think have kept you from really being in your power, okay? And we have here the Devil card with the Ace of Swords reversed. So I'm really feeling like you are trying really hard to break old habits, old patterns this week. Now, you might be involved with somebody, your person, okay, if they're a fire sign. They may be a bit difficult. So I'm just warning you that I just get the feeling that you know your person who you are interested in, they might be having a really bad week. All right, so the Queen of Wands reversed. This is somebody who yeah, you know, they get like PMS, that kind of energy. So just be aware that, you know, tread lightly, you know, while you're trying to, you know, put an end to some things that aren't really good for you. Your person also is having their own kind of week. So just be aware of that. What I do like is that your week is flanked by two aces. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I feel as if, you know, even though there's all of these things that are making it for maybe a stressful week, you know, because whenever you're trying to let go of things that aren't good for you, it makes it really, it's challenging, right? And, you know, you may find yourself, you know, trying to cheat or lie or, you know, that kind of thing, kind of fool yourself. And like, you know, like if you go on a diet, for instance, you know, you may only have just one piece of chocolate, but it's a very good piece of chocolate, isn't it? You know, it's that kind of thing. In the midst of all of that, I feel like you are really moving towards something really, really solid and grounding. I mean, two aces, you know, around you. This Ace of Pentacles, this is like, you know, like money is okay, love is good, you're feeling good. This is probably why you can probably let this go, all right? So when you're feeling really secure and all these other ends, it's almost like psychologically, you know, you have like this support. Hi, Eric, how are you? Hi, Mama. Good to see you. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. A very good week. Not going to be the easiest week, but it will definitely be a rewarding week for you, Gemini. All right, let's move on to our Cancers. What's going on in the world of Cancers? Really appreciate you all being in the chat. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We're moving to our Cancers at this time. What's going on with all of our Cancers? I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. Hey, you guys. I just like it when I look up and there's a bigger number. First there was 2, then there was none, then there was 1, then there was 3, now there's 4. All right, let's see what's going on for our Cancers at this time. All right, ready? Dear universe, grateful, thankful. All right, we got the 2 of Swords. So you have to make a decision about something going on, Cancer. And I almost feel as if you're going into something blindly. All right. So I just get the feeling that you're making a decision based on like the past information that you've had. And that may not be accurate for today. Okay. So if you're basing a decision on, you know, 2 years ago, it's not applicable. So I think you have to just, you know, just be really sure you know, that once you make that decision, you made the right decision, all right? And you've got all the facts. Hi, Living Brit. Yeah, you caught me live. All right, let's see. What else do we have for our Cancers? So you're really hung up about making this decision, too. All right, so, all right, fact check. I just feel like the more information you have, the easier it's going to be to make this decision, because this is a decision about cutting something out, all right? These are 2 swords. So something's got to get cut out. And you're not willing to just, you know, right now you're kind of leaning towards, well, you know, on the past, this is how things went. But right now, to just kind of hang and do nothing is probably the best thing you can do. I wouldn't do anything this week. Like I say, gather information, get, you know, get the facts. All right, Cancer, get the facts. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's move on to our Leos. How's all of our Leos doing? Leo, Leo, Leo. Grateful, thankful for all of our Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo. Oh. So Leo, we have the 5 of Wands reversed, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So the 5 of Wands, you know, usually there's a lot of conflict. And I almost feel as if you had to make a hard decision about your finances. You know, it's like you're really looking at your finances. You've been in a bad place, I see. So there's been a lot that has been weighing on you, aside from trying to make things balance. I mean, you're trying to avoid, here you're trying to avoid things going awry, right? And with this one, you see the cat? See, you're trying to keep everything going before, you know, something comes along and gets a hold of you. And this is where I think you're starting to really put things in order. I mean, Queen of Swords, I mean, boom, boom, boom. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing, and she knows how she wants things done. Now, the Queen of Swords is an older woman. You know, a lot of times the Queen of Swords can be someone who's widowed, that kind of thing. So you may be struggling if you're alone. You know, maybe, you know, you're having to handle all of the things, the bills and everything, and it's really a bit much. All right, so anyway, so what we've got here is the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Wands reversed, and the 10 of Wands. So I feel as if you're really going to do whatever you have to do to get out of this state of, I don't want to say, you know, turmoil, but I feel like you got, it's like you're trying to figure out, how am I going to get ahead? Because if you're feeling like you're a sinking ship, and I mean, look at everything is really weighing on you, and you're trying to make everything work before it goes. I feel like you know that you may have to make some moves that aren't what necessarily you want to do. All right. So what I mean by that is, you know, for instance, you may not want to have to go back to work, but you might have to go back to work, even if it's just temporary, to get back on your feet. I just feel like, you know, you've got your head above water and you're treading water, but at any point you can drown. So this is where I feel as if you are starting to figure out, how am I going to turn this around? So you know it's going to take some moves that, you know, isn't exactly what you want to do, but you'll do what you have to do. Yeah, King of Swords, interesting. So if we have a couple, wow, okay, the King and the Queen of Swords. I mean, this is, you know, this is a couple who means business. I almost feel as if, do you know what I get? I had these old family friends where they were an older couple, and he was like this scientist type of person, and she was just really, really smart. This is what I get out of this, like this older couple. that really has everything under control. It's almost as if their lives are so routine. Like for you and me, it would probably be so boring. Anyway, we have the King and the Queen of Swords. So an air sign. We have the air signs really strong here. But I do feel as if you're doing what you have to do, before you sink. Now there is this energy of, someone is constantly pointing things out to the other person. That doesn't always go well. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need to pull back. So if you feel as if somebody is constantly, pointing things out to you, I think you've got to really step up to the plate and let them know that really irritates you. Because I know that would irritate me. I mean, to be told once is fine, but when somebody's constantly on your back, and that's what I feel is going on for you, Leo, and you just don't want it anymore. You just don't want it. Oh my gosh. All right, anything else for our Leo? So, Leo, just be really careful that you aren't talking in circles, all right? If you don't want somebody to know something, better to just say, at this time, I just don't feel like saying anything, rather than try to go around and not tell them. Do you know what I'm saying? So just watch how, like, I just get the sense like you're trying to avoid answering questions by talking in circles when it would probably be easier to say, I just don't feel like answering these questions right now, and get yourself off the hook. All right. So somebody could do that to you, and it could be about an offer. I mean, somebody might be trying to get you to do something, and you don't really want to do it. Like I say, tell them. All right. Don't kind of say, oh, well, maybe, well, when I get done, because you're gonna regret it down the road. All right, Leo. All right. Let's see what's going on. We're moving on to our Virgos. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Virgo, what's going on for all of our Virgos? Virgos, what's going on for our Virgos at this time? Virgo, I feel like you two are moving towards calmer waters. Yeah. It's almost as if this past fall, something happened this past fall. Right, because these leaves just keep kind of popping out to me. So I feel it wouldn't surprise me if at one point maybe you left somebody during the fall. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, we have this Knight of Cups. This to me is like, this is a relationship that was very tumultuous. I mean, look, you leave them with all these swords in your back. I mean, this person did some damage to you. Knight of Cups reversed. This is someone in, someone out. I mean, this isn't anybody who was in it for anything other than whatever they wanted. All right, so I'm definitely seeing that. And your intuition, I think, knows that even though you left, you're not done with them. That's what I'm feeling. You're not completely done with them. No. So be careful. You may run into them at a party. I'm definitely seeing there could be a party. We have this 3 of Cups. We also have this 4 of Cups. A lot of drinking. A lot of partying. And this person, I mean, the Emperor reversed. They're not just emotionally unavailable. I feel as if they're very connected to you. And I mean, it goes back a long way, but I mean, they have like a lot of control over you. The 6 of Pentacles, I feel as if, they take from you, so they demand your money. They're probably like at the party. Oh man, I forgot my wallet. You think you can lend me $100, and then you give them $100. right? And then next thing you know, before you leave, they hit you up again and they're like, hey, you think you can lend me another $100? I got nothing, I gotta find me a place to stay, and blah, blah, blah. And so just be careful of this person trying to get you to do things, and take advantage of you while you guys are out partying. There's definitely a party energy that's going on here. And you don't want to have any regrets with this person. And they have a way with you, okay? They have a way with you. They know how to control you here. They do. They know what to say. It's like they can read you very well. All right, Virgo. So just be aware of anybody trying to get you to do things you don't want to do when you're at a party. And this is big party week. This is when a lot of companies have a lot of parties and stuff. So just watch your back. All right. Just remember, no regrets. Whatever you do, just do it and say to yourself, am I going to regret this? Yes or no? And you may say, yes, I'm going to regret it, and then have a really great time and regret it anyway. I know I have done that. All right. Let's move on to our Libras. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign. What's going on for our Libras at this time? Grateful, thankful to all of you tuning in. Thanks for the thumbs up, the like button. Boy, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I'm just this tiny little fish in this really big sea. And somehow I made it through the door to go live, but my numbers, they keep going down. So it's starting to mess with my head a little bit. All right. Oh, you're welcome, you guys. All right, let's see. Moving on to Libra. Libra, what's going on for our Libras at this time? Libra. Hard-headed Libra. We got us a hard-headed Libra. Libra, Six of Pentacles. I like that. Knight of Cups. Ooh, we just saw those. You, like Virgo, be careful that somebody doesn't come through asking you for a handout. Okay, do you see? Here they come. Poor me, poor me. I don't have any money. I don't have any money. You know why? Because they spent it all on dinner and wine. I feel like there's somebody you are involved with, and it could be an earth sign, could be a water sign. But I feel like you learn a lot of secrets about this person in the next coming weeks. It's almost as if you're standing back. I love it when this happens. Like when you stand back, you don't even have to do anything. And all of a sudden you get all this information about this person. That's what I see happening. And you just start to learn, wow, okay, I don't know if I really want anything to do with someone like that. And this is somebody I feel like you may have opened up to already. And then you learn, all of this stuff. I feel like they've done a lot. They've blown a lot out of proportion. It's the kind of energy where someone says, oh yeah, I've got my own company, and I'm pulling in six figures, and the truth is that they work at Walmart, and they're not making minimum wage type of thing. So anyway, I just feel like you're dealing with somebody whose ego is very, very large. They just feel like, why wouldn't you give to me? So again, you, like Virgo, I feel like there's somebody, trying to get you to give them things so that they can have their cake and eat it too. So be careful of that energy if that's around you, all right? Don't let someone have their cake and eat it too. All right, so here we have this Two of Swords. It's almost as if you're kind of torn. You like this person, they're really, really, they're great, they're fun, and everything else, but all they do is take from you. Hey, can you pull a little more out of your savings? Yeah, be careful. I just feel like this person, they show up and they're like, hey, do you think you could give me a little bit of money? you know, until you've given and given and given. And it's like somehow now you have to figure out how to turn around and cut them out. You do put an end to it though, all right? So that's the good news, all right, Libra? You put an end to it. Tis the season. People are looking for a handout, and if you're going to give it, they're going to put their hand out, right? And you know, Libras are so kind, all right? I just did a reading last week for a woman who has 5 planets in Libra. And I could just feel how, like, she would give me anything I wanted. Oh, my gosh. Great social people, though, you Libras. All right, let's move on to our Scorpios. Scorpio. Wild hair. I washed my hair today. It's all frizzy. All right, Scorpio. What's going on with our Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign. Scorpio. All right, Scorps. What's going on? I've been feeling your energy really quiet recently, so I don't know what that's about. All right, Scorpio. What's going on with our Scorpio? You're welcome. Scorpio. Queen of Cups reverse. Emotionally, are we a little, like, off? What's going on, Scorpio? What's going on with our Scorpios? Look. Emotionally, you're a wreck. Could be about your home, but relax, all right? Everything's going to turn out okay. You got the Wheel of Fortune with you, all right? So if you're worried about something going on, I feel like you come out the victor here. We got the card of the Fool, all right? So whatever emotionally is going on with you, I just feel like, you know, calm down, because I feel like it's more... You're manifesting it more and making it up than what it really is. I feel like there's a really good, new, fresh start for you. It could be, all right, I'm just going to say it here. Some of you may have changed jobs, all right? And so now what are you going to do? So you went to school, you've done a lot, you've done your homework. I feel like this now gives you an opportunity for a really good start. All right. So if you feel like, oh my God, I lost my job. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have enough money. You know, you have skills. You have skills. I see them here. You have skills. You've studied a long time. You got this. You got this. All right. You got this. You got this. You got this. What else? Yeah, get out of your head. Get out of your head. Now, let's talk about a person that you're involved with here, okay? And this could be why you are all sideways, okay? Because I have this King of Wands, right? So maybe you were dealing with an air sign, all right? But this King of Wands had, you know, they were very charming, very alluring. You probably like them, but I think you found them to be a bit immature. And then as you got to know them, I just feel like, you know, you weren't liking what you were learning about this person. All right. So, you know, so the bubble broke open again. You know, emotionally, you probably getting on yourself. What was I thinking? Why did I think this was a great catch? And, you know, it's like, look, it left us all sideways. But I see you out of, you know, like clear, okay? You might have been with this person and you were living with them and it was awful. And I just feel like you break free from all of that. You know, I just really think that you get this fresh new start. You know, that kind of energy is now in the past. The door closes, a new beginning for you. Lots of good stuff, but you got to let it go. So to me, everything that you are causing with this person, you do this. You do this. You know, it's like, I get this feeling of you leave, you get into a big fight, that's it, I'm never going to see you again, right? It's over. I'm leaving. Then you leave, and then you come right back, Yeah, no, no, no. I really love you. So there's this real yo-yo kind of energy between you and this person. So you have an opportunity, probably for a fresh new start, a move, maybe. Whether you take it or not, you may not take it because I get this sense of energy of like, you. How can I say this? You don't want them, but you don't want anybody else to have them either. So you're gonna be on like a short leash, like you're watching them. You're gonna make sure social media. Who are they hanging out with? So emotionally, you haven't disconnected from this person. So this could be a big thing this week. This energy between you and this person. And it's like, it's a kind of thing where Scorpio, you two are having these conversations about, well, I don't think it works together. Well, maybe we shouldn't be together. Well, we tried, and that didn't work out. And you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are talking to each other about how it's not working out together, but yet you won't leave each other. So it's really confusing. You know what? Take some time alone. Go be by yourself so that you can really, once and for all, make a good solid decision about what you want to do with this person. Because this on and off, I mean, if it's on, then commit, all right? And if it's off, then let it be off. Because if not, what ends up happening, Scorpio, is that you stop living your life. All right? You're so stuck in this energy, but yet you won't commit, but you won't let it go either. So taking some time to be alone, to kind of gather your thoughts, I think will clear up what you need to do. Because it's not fair to the other person, all right? Because, I mean, seriously, it just hangs everybody up from living their life. Because I know people that have done this for years. For years. They've been on and off and on and off and on and off. And the whole time they've been miserable. And had they stuck it out, they probably would have worked through everything. Or had they broken up, they probably would have found someone new. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. All right, let's move to our Sagittarians. Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on with our Saggies? All right, Sagittarians. Are you afraid, Sag, that you made a mistake? That you might have taken a big risk and now you wish you hadn't have taken the risk? For some of you, I feel as if you are feeling that way. I think at some point, if you open up to your family with this card, the Three of Cups, especially in this deck, you see an older person, a younger person. So I feel as if you open up to your family, they might be able to help you kind of go through some of these feelings. Because emotionally, you made a decision. You took a risk and you made a decision, and you want to believe it's a good decision, but there's a part of you that's not so sure. Not so sure. It's almost as if I hear you saying, what have I done? What have I done? So, I mean, you made a big change is what you've done. What else do we have for our Sagittarians? I also feel like for some of you, you're making something bigger than what it should be. All right. All right. Ace of Cups comes out reversed twice. Do you know what I'm getting with this? Is self-love. I think you need to do a little bit more work on yourself. And I'm also feeling, and this is just for a few of you, that some of you may be wondering whether or not somebody is doing something behind your back. This is the Ace of Cups. It could be somebody that that you've been going out with, or a friend. I just get the feeling that you know, somebody's doing something behind your back. And again, you know, that kind of falls back on you. I never should have. But you did, all right? You did. So emotionally, I think you've just got to get yourself together. And I think, honestly, you may be blowing this out of proportion as well, okay? You took a chance on something that you believed in, right? And the wheel is turning in your favor. So maybe things aren't turning out the way you thought they were. All right, that doesn't mean they're not turning out the way you want them to. All right, they just may not be turning out the way you had thought it would have fallen into place. But emotionally, I just get this feeling that emotionally you're really, maybe you're not talking, maybe you're not expressing some of the things that you're really feeling. You're a little closed up, not wanting to open up. And, you know, I'm also feeling as if there may be a trip that you don't want to go on. All right. And it's just because I see that boat. There's a boat there. And it's upside down. And I'm like, why don't you want to go on this trip? So there may be a trip you don't want to go on either. I think emotionally, you're just like all over the board. So meditation, ground yourself, take a walk. I think that would be really helpful. You're avoiding some conflict, all right? You're avoiding something. There's something you're holding back, your true feelings. I think you've got to spit it out. Three of Swords. There's something you are holding back. It's almost as if before you go any further, you need to deal with whatever this upset is going on. Do you know, these insecurities that you have going on right here? I mean, I see this as something very, very good because it's forcing you to deal with reality. All right, you took a chance. All right, don't give up now because the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. So emotionally, you just need to just stop. If you need some guidance, ask for it. You know, you can ask for a sign. Maybe you need a sign. I just feel as if you're blowing things up out of proportion, Sagittarius, when it's not necessary. You just need to trust that everything is going to turn out fine. And yeah, I mean, wherever you put your energy, you're going to manifest something really, really good. All right. So if you're putting energy into whatever this venture is that you started, that now you're questioning and you're second guessing, it will pan out. You know, you've just got to put the energy into it. Don't give up now, Sag. You're too close. All right. Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with all of our Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Capricorn. Capricorn. What's going on with our Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Capricorn. All right. Really thankful for all you guys. Thanks for the likes. I really appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, being a part of my channel. All right, Capricorn, Three of Cups reversed. Why are we not happy? We may not be happy with someone in our lives. Could be an air sign. Ooh, I almost get the feeling that somebody told you no. Like you had this idea or this thought, and I just feel like somebody flat out said no. And it's not even so much that they said no, is that they wouldn't even hear you out. You know, like you might have had a really, really great idea. And it's just like, I just get no. No. I mean, it could be something like you wanting to go back to work. And they're like, no, you're not going to work. Three of Wands reversed. So I feel as if this is a situation that you're not real sure is ever going to change. Okay. Because there's a very controlling energy around you. And this controlling energy is what's making you very unhappy. What else do we have for our Capricorns? What else do we have for our Capricorns? Four of Pentacles reversed. See, and again, this controlling energy, I feel as if they make you do things you don't really want to go along with. Do you know what I mean? Like they're very controlling, and you're just not happy. You don't like their decisions. You guys probably don't even agree on with each other. You come out, Capricorn, as the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Really unstable energy between you and this person. They leave you very unstable. It's funny, but there's somebody else who's watching this. Yeah, they leave you very unstable. You're just not real sure whether or not you're going to be able to continue. So if this is a work situation, could be your boss being unreasonable. Yeah, could be a work situation. I just feel like you just, I mean, it's almost as if you have no say. You know, they put you in charge and then they take away whatever, you know, power you have in charge. They're very controlling, very manipulative. You are not happy. Yeah, you're feeling really insecure and unstable about your work. So watch your pennies. Don't go spending your money until you know what's going on. What else do you have, Capricorn? What else do we have for our Capricorn? Capricorn. Yeah, I knew there was somebody else that has their eye on you. So, you know, I think it's just a matter of time before you walk away from this energy. I mean, and then you walk away, you feel good about walking away. Yeah, you're left with, you know, feeling really bad. But, I mean, you've been working in a situation, you know, it's just that it's been really, really hard. They have really hurt you. They've never supported you. I mean, you were happy there. Look, Eight of Pentacles reversed. And I feel as if this opens up a new opportunity for you. Because there could be somebody, you know, kind of like a talent scout, or, do you know what I mean? There could be somebody from your past who said, if you ever leave this company, come see me. You know, that kind of thing. I just feel as if there's somebody else who will really see you as a real good catch. All right, so, you know, let this ending, maybe it doesn't end well between you and this person. Anybody who is this controlling and manipulative, they're not going to make it easy for you walking out the door. All right, they're not. But when it's over, and you get a chance for a fresh new start. Yeah, this is really, really harsh energy that you're dealing with. But when you walk away from it, you'll feel much better. And you do. I see you coming out, you know, the winner in the end. All right, Capricorn. So let's move on to our Aquarians. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius. Aquarius. What's going on with our Aquarians? Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh, I'm having a hard time with your cards. All right, Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs to your universe. What messages do you have for our Aquarians today? The current energies for this coming week. What's going on for all of our Aquarians today? Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquas. What's going on for our Aquarians? For our Aquarians. Five of Swords. Well, this is an energy where I feel like you really need to choose your battles, Aquarius, all right? Just know what it is you're really fighting for, because you may not come out feeling good in the end. All right, so pick your battles, Aqua. Seriously, pick your battles. I do see there's something that you are beginning. Keep it secret. I wouldn't tell very many people. I get a wonderful energy off of this. She's not going to stop crying. All right, hold on, because she's not going to stop crying. All right, all right. Sometimes it's just easier to let the animals out. All right, so yeah, I feel as if there is something that you are working on. Please keep it secret. I feel like people don't need to know. People get very jealous, all right? And I do get the sense that, you know, you might come upon a lot of jealousy because it's almost as if, you know, you having to pick your battle, all right? Some people are going to be really happy that you don't come out a winner, all right? So just keep that in mind. But it does push you to a brand new start. So it's like it initiates something that you've really wanted to do for a long time. And you've kept it secret. No, now we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I would just be really careful of, you know, how you go about doing things. There is an energy of someone sneaking around, almost as if they're going to try to find out what you're up to. You have some energy of some people that just really don't want to see you come out ahead. All right, so, you know, when you pick your battles, you know, who do you really want on, at the end of the day? You know, who are really your people? That's how I pick my battles. I'll fight for my people, but if in the end you're not going to have my back, I'm not going to have yours either. All right, so what else can you say to your universe regarding this spread? Page of Swords. So you have 2 pages here. So fresh new starts. I mean, it could also be young energy. It could be your kids. But the Page of Swords, you know, it's like you take control. Like, you know what it is you want to do. And if there is something, Aquarius, you have been wanting to do that means you need to go back to school to do, I feel like you may do that. Some of you may actually, you know, decide, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to do this. This is what I've always wanted to do. Maybe some of you will take some night school so that you can continue to work. But I just feel like you are going to create your new life. And if this requires you burning the candle at the midnight hour, taking classes after work, things of that nature, I see you doing that. And I see you doing it because you believe in it. It's like, no, if I ever want to be this person, I'm going to have to do this now. If I ever want to become a veterinarian, I'm going to become a vet right now. And you start doing those things. So it's a good time for you to make some decisions moving into the new year. Fresh new starts. Fresh new starts. Yeah. See, a lot of you, I feel like you're going to go back to school. I mean, you're ready to learn. It's like you want to learn. So if there's something like you've had this hobby, all right, we'll just say like woodworking. You've had this hobby, woodworking, and you've always liked to do it. Now you're really going to become a woodworker, right? So, yeah, I encourage you to, you know, wherever your skills lie, go back to school and really learn them. You know, I feel like you are ready to be the student and you're teachable. You know, sometimes we go to school and we're not teachable. I feel like you are very teachable. And you will really enjoy it. You will really, really enjoy it. All right. Hi, Molly. Good to have you in the chat. Nice to see you. All right, let's move on to our Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on with our Pisces? What's happening with all of our Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces, Pisces. What's going on with our Pisces? All right, Pisces, you ready? You are ready. So some of you feel backed up in a corner. Defensive, on guard. What's that about? What is going on, Pisces? It could have to do with a relationship. I mean, you feel really backed up into a corner. And it could be that, you know, you're being put in your place. I almost feel like somebody is pointing out to you, you know, things that you're feeling really defensive about. You know, maybe somebody's saying, you know, the reason why you don't sleep at night is because you eat all of the sugar right before you go to bed while you're watching TV. Of course you're not going to sleep. You know, it's like somebody is like pointing out to you, Pisces, X, Y, and Z, and you don't like it. But it's probably stuff you really need to hear, okay? I feel like it's not anything you want to hear, but it's something that you really need to hear. Because it's been stifling you, all right? Because I get the feeling that sometimes you poke your nose, Pisces, where it doesn't belong. And when you start to do that, you know, things happen. And I feel as if somebody's just pointing out to you that whenever you butt your nose in where it doesn't belong, stuff happens. And it's better not to say anything. So I feel as if there is a situation coming up, Pisces, and your person is like, don't say anything. The last time you said something, this happened. All right. So rather than feel like you're being backed up in a corner and nobody wants to take your sides, it's just because you've done this before. All right. So better to say nothing and avoid a big fight or a big blow up or what have you. All right, Pisces. All right. So I think that's all we have. There's just a couple people in the house. So anyway, I really appreciate you all being a part of my channel, tuning in, hitting that like button. Really appreciate that. So I'm going to check out for the night because my animals are definitely feeling like they need me. Now they're scratching at the door to come in, and I just let them out. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. All right, until the next time. Bye now.